one of the most well-known real estate OGs in our nation, Miss Barbara Corcoran, has spoken, and she said, it's a good time to buy because home prices are going to explode when mortgage rates drop. Now that's an interesting point that she makes right here on Instagram. A Fortune magazine quoted her on Instagram, and that's what caught my eye. So let's talk about that for a couple of minutes. What will change when we get to the other side of this and rates drop? Because there's no doubt eventually they're going to come down. Now, I talked about this in the beginning last summer, something similar to this. And one of the things I had said is you can refinance your way out of a higher interest rate. You cannot refinance your way out of paying $100,000 or $200,000 over asking price. When we do get to the other side of this, probably next year realistically, and rates start to come down, the buyers that already bought, you can refinance yourself to that lower rate. The buyers that didn't, you're going to be competing with a ton of people. Buyers that are just buyers and sellers who also say, okay, now I'll come into the market and I will buy as well. And demand will be higher. Think about that. Waiting is not always the best option. And when you're paying rent, you're essentially paying a 100% interest rate, as opposed to when you are paying a mortgage. Keep in mind, your interest is tax deductible. There's many benefits to home ownership. That's one of them. You get to write off the interest that you pay. You cannot write off any of the rent that you pay. Hope that makes sense. Good luck. Happy home buying.